fire sign, so we're gonna keep it up with Aries. Ooh, and look what popped out. The first card that pops is gonna be King of Wands, Anubis. That's Cancer and Leo energy. I did forget to mention that. So that is what that card is. That's in your number one energy, Aries. So, or fire signs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, 9. In the energy of 1, Aries signs, we'll be really quick. Actually, I'm not gonna go through all of them. Actually, what I'm gonna do is come out with just a message that we have here. So, the leading energy is gonna be Anubis in your first house. Well, I did say it was gonna be your houses. The first house energy about self is gonna be looking at Anubis. Kind of in his energy, maybe connecting in with doing a little more nighttime work. You can be the sun at night, so you can really shine brightly at night, and that might be where you're doing more of your self work. Again, that's what I was saying about the Cancer energy, the Kundalini energy. So kind of like raising your energy, because the Leo sign does go to like the Sun card. It does go to the Sun card as well. So like you're kind of like rising at night in order to work on yourself. So maybe take a little more time meditation there. In the 2 energy, you have the Star, and again, this is nighttime, another nighttime card, which is showing the Tooth Fairy and Aquarius energy. So in the way that you're balancing things, you're definitely going to want to take your rest, work on yourself at night. But I see this more so as like you're expecting dreams to come in. So certain collaboration to come in as well. In your 3 energy, Aries, you have the Knight of Wands. This is showing Hanuman. So inspired thought and action, really going forward, really going the same direction as the Tooth Fairy. So because the Tooth Fairy is hovering over the girl and kind of going to the same side, and Hanuman is over here, raised fist, going forward the same way. So it's like you're waking up in that third, after going through that 2 energy, or in your second house, and realizing your 3rd energy. This is how you're communicating. Part 4. In the 4th, we have the Lovers. So something you're finding in your foundation, family, home kind of energy. It's going to be a Gemini energy. Number 6 is going to be represented there. Hey, what's going on, Sirius? But you do want to make sure, I would definitely look into your numerology. So Aries energy, look into your numerology, see how your how many 4s you have, or get in contact with me, see how many 4s you have. It is usually something rare in some numerology charts, but that's where you're going to find family as well. But the 6 is represented here, so I'm thinking that there is a balance, but you want to make sure family isn't taking too much from you. All right, in the 5 energy, you have the Page of Pentacles. And that's going to be represented by Baron Samedi, right in the center of this reading. So it's kind of coming in with Capricorn energy. There's still a lot of fire around him. So in the Pentacle energy, I feel like your power and your logic and everything is going to be really burning around you. Your thoughts, what you're going to see as grounded is going to be like, okay, if I don't step this way, the floor is lava that way. So make sure you're taking your particular steps. I would say, you're taking your one step at a time, and you're communicating that. Baron Samedi, he's at the crossroads, so you have to go through him before you communicate with any of the other spirits and like voodoo. So he's their gatekeeper. So being right in the center is like, make sure you the energy, and 5 for your logic is like, make sure you go through me, go through my thought process before you do anything else. All right, so don't rush anything at all. In the 6 energy, you got 10 of Cups, and matching that up with the just because I'm seeing it together, the Lovers energy. Balance your communication with your family. Don't let anything be overbearing. The Leviathan is there, and that's a Pisces energy. as the Ten of Cups. So make sure there isn't too much like barking going at you there. But also, yeah, just clearly communicate with family. I feel like that's where it's at. Because the four is going to be the discipline. Okay? Discipline and family energy foundation. All right, in the seven, you have the Magician, Warlock, Aries energy. So you're matching your fire in that. And if you have any sevens in your numerology chart, you usually have an angel or someone around you helping you out. So definitely take heed to your magic working and look out for sevens in that way. I would say probably just single sevens. Like you're not going to see super. No, because then over here in your nine you have the Chariot. So double seven. I'll look for double seven. Not any more than that. But when you see a double seven, get happy. Something good. All right. So Aries fire energy. King of Swords is going to be in the 8 energy. Viking, Capricorn, and Aquarius energy. And in this energy, it's like you've took a stance on what you're communicating. The 8 energy also is going to represent your like your duty. So you're standing on your duty. 8 is also a house of like sex. So in that, with the King of Swords there, I always think King Ding-a-ling. King Ding-a-ling. So that's just kind of like the way it stands. I'm not going to show the card because there's like a whole image on it. But the Viking stands up. It's winter time as well. He stands well in winter. So he, she, feminine. I'm seeing more masculine energy. You're taking that like a Capricorn, like a goat. And Aquarius is you're communicating it well. So that's also from that Swords energy. In the 9th house, you have Temperance. So your memories, your philosophy, the way that you're thinking is going to be balanced at this point during this full moon, Leo Cancer. That's really what I'm seeing from that. It's like directed balance because you're taking the time to kind of do that Anubis energy. At nighttime work, probably shadow work, working up your Kundalini. Because Anubis came out, I'd be surprised if he pops out for another card, another reading. But yeah, because of that, you're finding balance in your mind. That's what your crown. Now, in the 10th house, this is where you're going to be. It's like your medium coli as well. So where you're going to see like career, fortune, fame, stuff like that. It's the Chariot. So you have a what do we call this card? A trump card. So and it's Cancer energy. It's led by the Centaur, so you are just going forward with this energy, like through career. This is like career, prestige. You're finding that because you're going forward, but you have that shield up so that you can kind of like defend, probably like more so like your reputation. That's more so what that's going to be there. In the 11th house, you have the 7 of Wands. So in 11th house is going to be like your subconscious as well. So, your relationships. So yeah, your relationship with yourself, like actually taking rest. This is represented by the Mummy. And that's that Leo energy that came out there. 7 of Wands was Leo, King of Wands that came out for the number 1. So again, it's matching 111. There you go. So Aries, fire signs, definitely look for a 111. That's just how that came out. To be one of the angel numbers or one of the spiritual numbers that comes around you a lot. And take it personal. Take it personal at this point because it's kind of showing. I had the Cancer and Leo that popped out in their number 1 energy for your first house. And then the 11th house, you have the 7 of Wands. But you have that same Leo energy matching. And these are both Egyptian type cards. So you have the Mummy and you have Anubis. And I was telling you in the beginning to kind of like rest. And this is kind of like when you see 111, point blank period, take a break, do that. Funny how they come that way. In the 12th house, you have 4 of Wands, the Aries energy. So it's kind of closing out with your energy. all together, Aries. I might just make this for fire because it seemed like it might go a little long. But so yeah, Aries energy at the end, and that's going to be represented by a fairy, 4 of Wands, looking forward, due to patience, building a foundation. So you're able to set 4 pillars, and that could be your boundaries as well, to go ahead and actually be able to rest and do what you needed to do for yourself at this point. Energy and the fairy, like I said, you kind of might be led by fairies. I'm gonna say at this point of the reading, because of the kind of deck this is. To me, how fairies came across are the kind of specks that you see across, like, you know how like dust fairies or dust bunnies kind of like will be in the air, but you notice it, and you might notice the exact shape of like how it's bent. To me, when you're able to notice that, that's a fairy. So, and a lot of times it comes down to like how you're breathing and everything like that, to how you'll be able to actually like see that and get into that energy. I learned that when I was at Paisley Park at Prince's studio. So, fire signs. That's what I have for your reading here. I will look into, let's see. The only one that's actually sticking out to me to actually do a reading on is the 7 energy. So the 7th house, and you usually always have to, I like to ask the 7th house a question because it does deal with like your dreams. It also deals with like memories. Yeah, you can get really deep in that because there's spiritual communication that comes out of the number 7. So in the 7 energy, I'm gonna go ahead and go through with the Kipper on this one to see what number pops out. And as I pull the Kipper deck, we get sudden wealth, 11. So definitely a message in there. 111 again, fire signs. Look out for that and take it personal. Like, not that it's just some type of occurrence for you. Like, this reading kind of proves that. One thing I also want to say that I did want to do was look into the Princess book to see, like now we're at 28. That's a number card that popped out. So looking at what the message is or what the words that Prince is. So this could be for like all of my artists. If you're a painter, singer, songwriter, producer, engineer, whatever. You can have some words for you. Or something might actually just like connect with you based off of it. So page 28 in this book, what does the title say? And that's because I work there. Jay says that he's also kind of like our spiritual guide, our music guide. All right, so 28. This chapter says life. Number 6 pops out. Question: you seem ageless. Does your music keep you young? His response: yes, but most of all, trusting the present, the gift. And that's from AOL Live in July 22nd, 1997. So that could be the message there for